Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of DS Era, and we're going to continue, yeah, because we are back to Rhea, I believe, and yeah, Ren decided to actually go barehanded against Reinhardt, it seems, so I don't see this happening, so we'll see. Anyway, as I said, probably in previous episode or like 2 episodes, I felt bad and like this is like my last day of like recording because I will feel bad. Yeah, like today I thought I will not be able to, but yeah, somehow I managed to find like a window when I feel a bit better so I can actually record. So let's do it. I have no time to rest, basically. We need to do this before Christmas. Oh god, why have I done this to myself? Hope you like the episode. If you liked the episode, yeah. Showoke from a dream that felt both long and short. Yeah, it seems like it's about Rhea. Maybe not. Still in daze, the girl glanced at her surroundings. She couldn't understand why she was in this place. Whose voice is that? That's not Rhea. Her memory might have been haze, but she felt certain that she never came here. On her own. Someone must have carried her here, but she had no idea who it was. Is it Kasumi? Is it Kasumi? I think it's Kasumi. Right? Her name was Kasumi, right? The bamboo sword. The Kendo girl. Kasumi, right? Oh my god, she's been like so off topic recently, I forgot her name. The girl must have been unconscious for a long time. Just trying to get up made her whole body scream in agony as her joints creaked. She felt almost like a bedridden patient opening her eyes for the first time in a long while, or perhaps a deceased person coming back to life. While dealing with that unpleasant sensation, the girl tried to search her memories, starting with the freshest one. Yeah, this is Kasumi, okay. So... she's not in castle anymore. That's good. Confused? It came back to her, a memory that felt both dreamlike and real. Kasumi looked outside, only to witness something that made her eyes wide open. Is there like physical hole, actually? The sky had a hole in it. Okay, yeah, okay. So we have like black hole or something in the sky, great. There's no better way to describe it. She didn't know its size, but could easily tell it was large enough to cover the whole city. Kasumi felt like she had to confirm it. What she did next was logical, and indeed not at the least bit strange. However, beyond those reasonable thoughts, a certain otherworldly feeling had reared its head as well. The sensation of being sucked into that very hole. Okay. Is Kasumi going to be relevant for the story, actually? Is this actually happening? Is this a plot twist? What served as the whole center? What was the extent of its spread, and what happened to the city below it? She needed to know. She would have to take to higher ground in order to confirm all that. But that was only one of the reasons why she headed the rooftop. Yeah, this is the last time when you remember seeing Rhea, right? That scene was weird, actually. I forgot if you like actually put comment on this or not. I actually forgot. I need to go back to that episode when we had like this like Rhea and Kasumi thing. If you put any comment under this. Because I remember I've been confused. Like, why she disappeared? Like, well, like, that was weird. I forgot the comments from that episode actually. So I will go back and check. Once again, the name left her lips. The rooftop was the place they had talked at, the place where they promised to meet. All of that was probably a dream, but she felt as if she could meet them, all if she went there. Even if she found the rooftop empty, it wouldn't matter. Kasumi would stand up and shout as loud as she could. How did she get into the classroom actually? Because her body was like on the rooftop, right? Was supposed to be on the rooftop, I think. Because she was on the rooftop when Reinhardt Castle emanated, right? Like, her soul was taken. So her body should be on top. So who took her to the classroom? Probably Ren and others, right? I guess. She called out to them, begging them to come back, fully confident that her voice was loud enough for her friends to hear. She would be the light to guide them in the darkness. She wasn't aware that it had been 24 whole hours since the deadly silence enveloped the entire city. One by one, lights flickered back on. Souls devoured by the Devil Castle began to gradually return, released from its hold. Kasumi shouted from the rooftop as she looked up at the sky, far above the shattered tower, right into the center of the hall, where something began to unfold. Okay. So she's going to be some kind of like beacon that like everyone will like go towards or something. Whoa! We're back here, okay. Okay. Reinhardt is obviously a Moses. Okay. Great. I faced Reinhardt for the last time, ready to settle it once and for all. Yeah, Ren, that's dumb as fuck. How are you supposed to do this? Assume the stance, not even thinking of giving up. However, okay, hindrances. How Mari is a hindrance? Ren, you just called your girl a hindrance. I had to prevent him from becoming the emanator, the creator of the new world. I had to defeat him, even at the cost of my own life. Oh! Okay, I'm confused. Oh, okay. So Mari's soul got separated from the physical scythe. It's been so long that Mari been inside the scythe, I forgot that like the scythe is like a relic, an Achner bear, and Mari being a human that got executed and her soul got infused with it. It's been so long I forgot that like that's actually a thing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. My bad. Yep, okay. He still have the weapon but without souls, so yeah. I poured my souls into the guillotine on my right arm. Without Mari by my side, that was all I could do, and it was for the best. So yeah, basically his Achner bear is different from other Achner bears right now. Because other Achner bears, like you told me actually in the comments, possessed souls. It's not like they are like, you know, it's not the person who possessing the souls that's opening the thing. It's the weapon actually. Like the weapon possesses the souls of the people that they killed. So Ren Achner bear is different right now because it's soulless. it doesn't have any souls and is powered by his own. So that should effectively make him weaker, right? Because he's splitting his own soul into two, basically.
むしろ今までが不公平だ。これが最後なら男同士1対1だろう。
4 people in total possessed souls that had reached the stage of the emanation. Me, Mari, Reinhard, and Mercurius. However, the fight was only between me and him. My consideration for the fair play was only facade. In truth, I simply wanted to keep Mari away from the blood and battle. I'd make sure that she was the last one standing, the girl to paint the world anew. As such, I didn't want her to be tainted by the color of blood and war. I wanted her to paint a world where everyone could find peace. It felt only natural for me to think that way. I didn't find anything strange about it.
おかしい奴らはおかしい奴ら同士退場しようって言ってるんだよ。そもそも俺は柄じゃ。
I mean, yeah, Ren, it's very chivalrous, like, from you, but I still think, like, showing Mari this battle would be better. She could grow as the person and stuff, like, it's not like she never saw a blood or fight, like, she learned new emotion because Samuel hit her and everything, right, about pain and stuff. So she can learn still from this, like, it's not like it's like she never saw a battle or blood or anything. I see no reason for, like, keeping her away. Being the creator of the new world was a role too heavy for a dumb little brat. I didn't have the capacity, and my rule was far too great of a nuisance. Yeah. Okay. So... Okay, so I just realized, I don't know. So if Reinhard wins, basically whole world became like war zone. If Ren wins, then his emanation will make everyone stop outside of people he likes. Okay, so he can. So Ren is on the level. So at Siruch level, at like Al-Siruch level 4, is able to basically rewrite the world itself. So basically a 4th level is like powers of gods, basically, if you think about this, because you can create something new to your whim. Basically, you say, yeah, I will do that. You just snap your fingers and this happens. This is basically like god powers. This irae power levels goes out of control, seriously. I hope for the present to become eternal. If we continue that battle and I defeated Reinhard, my rule would have emanated onto the world, and it would have been far worse than foreknowledge or whatever. Also, one question. Does that suggesting that the 4th degree is like permanent? Because they saying like it's inevitable, like you cannot stop it, like I win, you win, the thing will emanate, the rules of the world will be changed according to my whim and my will, right? So does it mean that he cannot stop anymore? And Reinhardt as well? Like, Mercurius is the only one who can like stop them from emanating, basically, because he's stronger than them. So they are unable to stop their powers anymore. Okay. So they just like deleted their limiters and they cannot put any limits anymore. Does it mean that Mercurius doesn't have any limits as well? Mercurius called the real world the world of the foreknowledge, in the previous episode. And he's all about foreknowledge. Okay, wait, so we have foreknowledge on people. So okay, Fury thing about Mercurius. The real world that we've been, the Sawahara city and stuff, is the foreknowledge world. It's Mercurius world. So basically, Mercurius achieved the level we know. It's like 4th degree or something, like Ren and Reinhardt, but he's still stronger than them because he can stop them. And he created the foreknowledge. So he have some kind of craving that created the foreknowledge in the world, and so Mercurius also have like god powers, basically. Not saying like he's god, because I mean we can actually call him god, I guess, right? Can we? I mean, he's been told that he's like at least 2000 years old. He's been like in ancient Egyptian texts and stuff, right? So he's pretty much immortal being. He can create people, like maybe not soul itself, but like combine souls and stuff, you know? He can create bodies, because like Machina body being created, Ren body is created, right? Not their souls, but their bodies. And also the world of foreknowledge is created. So he's not only 2000 years old at least, he also creating things by his will. So pretty much like Ren and Reinhardt, but way stronger. Okay. Also, if the word of... Okay, I'm sorry, I know, you want me to read. I'm sorry, I know. Sorry, I have just like flood of thoughts in my mind. They say that they will emanate into world and create the world to their whim, right? So that means they will... The foreknowledge will be gone. Like, suddenly the emanation of theirs is stronger than the emanation of Mercurius? Or it's always like that? Like, is emanation working like the layers? Like, we had Mercurius who created the foreknowledge layer, right? And then we, let's say, will have Reinhardt or Ren who emanate their emanation, and it will just like cover it up. And for 2000 years or whatever the age of Mercurius is, no one been able to do this. So you don't necessarily need to be stronger than Mercurius to create a new world. You just need to be able to create a world to cover the old one. And that will read off the foreknowledge. Get rid of the foreknowledge. Okay. Little Fury crafting section over. Let's read. Let's read.
異なる他者への排撃。
Unavoidable conflict.
俺もそっち側の人間なんだ。要するに、お前と一緒で凡人なんだよ。
I wasn't fit to love all the people in the world. My world would likely reject most of them. All I would gone through recently stood as clear proof of that. Wilhelm Rusałka, Sister Lisa, Father Trifa, Spinne, Samuel, Schreiber, Machina, Karl Kraft, Reinhard Heydrich. I couldn't tolerate any of them. We clashed, disagreed, and even killed one another. Like I was about to do right now.
お前らを許容することは今でもできない。だからほら、わかるだろ。俺は器じゃないんだよ。
My words were brimming with resolve.
お前と一緒でな。
Neither of us could be God. Yeah, okay, so okay, so this era right now is basically about who's going to be the next god of the world. If you think about this, who will create the world? Because world is the word of foreknowledge, as Mercurius said, so the world belongs to him currently. And if one of them emanate, then the world will belong to one of them. And then if someone else in some distant future will emanate again, they will be the next one. Is that the whole point? Also, what's the difference between... Because Ren said that he wants Mari to emanate, right? Something like that before. What's craving of Mari? He and Mari stopped time, but it seems like it's Ren craving, right? That stops time. Mari just like made that happen. Actually, like helped him with this. So does that mean that her craving is different from Ren's? It must be, right? It won't be stopping time. Unless it's stopping time, but Mari is so pure that she will love everyone. And so everyone will be able to move freely. So the emanation of stopping time will not affect people at all. It might be the case. Yeah, it might be the case. Upon hearing me out. Reinhard readied himself, pointing the holy lance in my direction. I could feel his entire army, each and every soul gathered within it. He earnestly believed himself to be supreme. While I believed Mari to be the girl fit to be one with all creation. Okay? I wonder what word can Mari create. I really wonder. If this is the same craving as Ren, but she will love everyone, so basically no one will stop. So everything will be just normal. If you think about this. And her craving is something else, and combined with Ren craving, it stopped time. I took deep breath, and a moment later, lit my soul ablaze. I cared little about having my soul scorched to cinders in the process, and instead pled for Mari, my goddess, to grant me victory. I felt certain of it. The world she painted would be true paradise. I believe that with all my heart. Unlike my emanation, warped by mediocrity, hers would give birth to the true Shambhala. What's her emanation though? I don't know. Or I missed that. Someone let me know in the comments if that's not a spoiler. Maybe it's possible that I just missed that somehow. Thus I chose to die here. Upon erasing Reinhard Glatzheim, I would become a pivoting stone for my world. I harbored no doubts, felt no hesitation. If I had to name but one regret, it was that my actions here would likely leave Mari disillusioned with me. Yeah. Also, I wonder what Mercurius will do for this solution. Because Mercurius at some point said he wants Ren to replace him. Right? So he wants Ren to actually emanate into the world and create his own. I wonder if he will actually, intervene in the fight. He said he will not, and he will just wait and look. and he don't like Reinhardt winning. But I wonder. That alone cast a faint shadow upon my heart. It wasn't something that could be settled through words. That was the way. Roaring the words, I dashed towards my enemy. The Holy Lance danced with spiritual power, aimed at its greatest might yet. Even in a state of non-emanation, the energies giving birth to the Reinhardt's destructive powers hadn't shrunk one bit. The same could be said of me. I focused my life force and burned it as the fuel for the single attack. Everything had to end with it. Discarding any and all thoughts of defense, I unleashed a strike that would be my last. Okay, one hit. The Holy Lance of Gold, commanding overwhelming destructive force, soared through the air. Its speed rivaled Schreiber's. It possessed Eleanor accuracy and struck with all-ending lethality reminiscent of Machina. This is OP as hell. Its tip went straight for my heart, while my blade went for his neck. Both our weapons cut into flesh at the very same moment. We couldn't evade, nor did we wish to. The long-lasting Grand Gungoil final chapter, DS Irae, would reach its conclusion within a heartbeat. Well, I expected... Okay. That went fast? I thought like this is going to be like some kind of like battle that will take the whole episode. But I actually like how they decided to just end it with a single strike. I like how they did it. Wow. So both Ren and Reinhardt are dead, pretty much. So what now? She stood on the shore and did nothing besides that. As if nothing had changed. Oh! Mercurius talking to Mari. Mari Mercurius quality time, okay. Let's see. By her side stood a certain magician shadow-clad silhouette. Words he uttered upon their very first meeting. Words Mari didn't know how to return. Nothing had changed. Everything was as it had always been. His words remained far beyond her comprehension, rendering Mari unable to figure out how to best respond. However, it was only true when her knowledge was limited. Yeah, and now she's aware of stuff. Now that she came to understand the world, know the people within it, and expand her horizons, Mari could easily discern his intentions. His words contained a hidden meaning. There was only one reason why Kyle Craft Cagliostro would repeat what he said in the past. Okay, what's the meaning? He simply wanted to see the reaction different to the one from before. Oh, okay. It was essentially meaningless. His focus on form rather than substance was enough for her to see his message. Also, does Mercurius at this point have foreknowledge or not? Mercurius wanted her to repaint his word of foreknowledge. Oh, so his plan was always her to repaint the foreknowledge, not Ren. Okay, you tricked me. I expected that you wanted Ren to do this. But on the other hand, if I think about this now, yeah, he don't give a fuck about Ren. So yeah, he's just like using him as a tool to get Mari to be able to emanate. Yeah, okay. My bad. That's true. Therefore, yeah. Mari voice, that straightforward question. The shade smiled, even though his expression was no different from what it had always been. Mari felt as though it was her first time seeing him like that. Also, we saw like, because, okay, one sec, okay, sorry, Fury crafting like section here now, a bit, like just a bit, okay? If you cannot disable your emanation, like Ren and Reinhardt, they can only clash with each other until one of them is dead and then the other will emanate, right? Mercurius is unable to stop his emanation. So for Mari to emanate, Mercurius must die. Right? How do we kill Mercurius though? Unless he will let her to like peacefully kill him. Because he actually asked her to emanate in his place. So is he asking her to kill him and like to stop his like basically immortality hell on this earth? Or something? Is Mari going to be immortal now? I mean, she is immortal. But yeah.
もしこの場に観客がいれば満場一致なのではないかな。
Okay. We'll see. They were in the perfectly blank singularity. The most fitting candidate to use this place as the source of their emanation was clear and evident.
もともと君がいた場所だろう。ゆえに馴染みやすいのは言うに及ばず。他二人の渇望は客観的に見て問題が多すぎる。
Okay, yeah.
具現と停止の具現。そんなものが流れ出した日には皆が困ろう。
Okay. Okay, is Mercurius actually good guy? What is happening?
終わらない殺戮の世界か、時間の流れがない世界か。どちらも死人の楽園だ。
Yeah, they're not the best candidates. But what is Mari emanation then? We never learned that yet, right? Though his word rang with the tune of a hollow jest, he wasn't particularly wrong about the words pleasing no one. A third party would likely settle for neither. Now, also, Mari is like attached to the promise, if you think about this, right? I know another Fury crafting section, yeah. To the promise of Ren, like she wanted to be fifth member of their friends to have party, right? And they're all dead basically right now. So what if her craving will be something like, yeah, I want like to spend happy times with everyone and stuff, and she will like, I don't know, like take the souls from Reinhardt Castle, give them back to the bodies, and like basically resurrect everyone, so she can have the party on the you know, in the school. Okay, let's just read. It might be like something totally else, but I remember she's sticking to this promise about being the fifth member. Can't it be stopped while it's happening? Yeah, that's what I questioned. So this irae is actually going to answer this. Wow! Who would have thought that if I read I will get answers? Great. I never learn, huh?
できぬね。事実、それは無理だった。
Okay, yeah.
一度流れ出せば覆い尽くすまで広がって永続し、新しい誰かが塗り替えてくれるまでは決して消えん。
Okay, so my Fury crafting section was right. Right. Okay.
今は得意点に落ちるという事象のおかげで流れが強制的に止まっただけだ。筆が穴に落ちたからガフの上では絵の具が放置されている。
Yeah, and someone must take out the brush from the hole with the new color and paint it over the world. If you think about it that way. That is a cool metaphor, actually.
原則絵が完成するまで筆は止まらず完成すれば己でやり直せないのだよどうしようもない
Which brought them to the necessity of what he had proposed. And the reason why he had yearned for this moment. He never put it in words. There was no need to.
でも私とレンは一緒だよ
Yeah.
さて本当にそうだろうか
Mari strongly opposed the implications of that phrase.
一緒だもん
They both wished for the same thing, shared the same dreams, and ran towards the same goal. Not really, Mari. Ren wants stagnation, and you don't really want stagnation. You want to meet with everyone. You have different dreams. You wanted to feel, you wanted to know the world, you wanted to love, you wanted to have emotions, and learn about the world. Like, you have totally different cravings. As someone who fervently believed that to be true, she couldn't ignore the shade remark. She continued, her voice became more powerful.
私でもレンでも流れ出てくるものは変わらないよだって一緒にいたんだから一緒に
Struggled.
愛して
Mari believed they had been one, and that was the connection between them. Based on that, she could assert that they had the same desire. A mere position it may have been, but Mari did not wish to hear it denied. Not even by Cagliostro.
大事なのこの気持ちが私たちを合わせたのに今さら引き離そうとするのはどうして
An emanation would override any other emanation. Therefore, where the color of the new world would be decided, no other hue could exist. If Ren and Mari were different colors, they would have to part ways. Oh, wait! All of other emanation will have to die? Oh, shit! Well, that changes stuff. That means her craving of like... So my theory about like her like bringing back all the friends and stuff to have a party basically doesn't work now. Because she cannot bring back Ren. Because Ren emanation would fight her own. God damn it. Emanation is such a problem. Why would you want to emanate?
彼は察していたようだが
レンは時々頭悪いの
Also, Mercurius, what's your craving? That's also an important question. What's Mercurius' real craving? What happened that he started to emanate into the world? What did he desire so much that it happened? In ancient times? That's a good question. Hopefully it's getting answered.
かっこつけるのが好きだから物分かりがいいような顔をすぐしたがるのしたふりするの本当は全然
Also,
平気なんかじゃ
how is the rare road after this? I swear. How is this even possible? I don't know, if I would like make the like order of like playing this game, then I think like Mari Road should be like last one. Because it seems like perfect ending. So far. I don't know what's in Rhea Road, but this, I don't know how Rhea Road can be like better ending than this. Even if he's sad enough to cry, scared enough to run away, or bearing through great pain, he would always force himself to endure it while pretending he was fine.
バカなの
And that was the part of him she loved.
文句言ってやりたいからしばらく
Aww.
ずっとこのことでいじめたいから
Yeah. She don't want to be away from him again.
私そんなの信じないよ。
Okay.
Mercurius'
Mercury's gaze betrayed no hint of negativity as he witnessed Marie grief, but that didn't mean he had given up. Maintaining his gentle tone, he gave the girl a question, even more cold-hearted than the one that came before. Okay.
では君の言う通りだとしよう。だがその場合どうするのだね。二人だけを残し、すべてが止まった世界で永遠にか。別に非難はしないが、そうなっても構わんと。
Okay. So you are fine with it if Mari is fine with it? He loves her so much. I have a feeling I think Mercurius is truly loved Mari back in the time when she was human, and he continues to love her when she died and she became the basically soul inside the scythe. I mean, in the guillotine.
それは
She knew she had no excuse. Ren would never allow such a conclusion. Initially, hesitant at the loss of what to say next, Mari finally thought, with some reluctance, raised her head. With the words each candidate would emanate, had their own set of problems.
今のままじゃダメなの？
Yeah, that's the problem. Mercurius, we can still have you on top, you know? But yeah, he's probably bored as fuck after like so long, such a long life. Like, yeah, he just want to rest finally. He just want to finally rest, basically. Was it possible to prolong the olden world of foreknowledge? Was there a problem with that? In response, Mari's desperate plea, the man
ダメだね。
shook his head, uttering but a single word.
それだけは認められん。私の友が許さんし、彼への裏切りになる。ありえんよ。
Okay.
そもそも誰かの流出によってここを溢れさせなければ穴の外には出られない。今のあちら側に我々と魂でつながっているものなど皆無だろう。引っ張り上げてくれる者がいないのだから。
And the only power that would allow them to leave was the emanation.
故に私は資格なしだ。このまま英語をここにいるか、誰かに排除してもらうか。それを君に求めたいのだが。
Yeah, he wants him. Yeah, okay. So he really wants her to kill him. So it's possible that we might have seen decapitation of Mercurius. And probably that's going to be a beautiful scene. If like it's weird to make decapitation beautiful in one sentence, but somehow I can see it. Finding no answer to his question, and being utterly without any idea what to do next, Mari fell silent. Regardless of whenever or not her and Ren's emanation differed, things wouldn't work out. Returning to the world of foreknowledge, or allowing Reinhardt's world to expand, were equally out of question.
じゃあ
She thought it might be the best for her to stay here with Ren for all eternity, never bothering anyone. That was probably Mari's only option. She had some regrets. Oh, so yeah, like Mercurius said as well, like for him option is to just stay here forever. So it's possible for Ren and Mari to stay in this plane forever as well. But what does this do to Ward? Do Ward need the color actually? What will happen if none of them emanate? I didn't thought about this actually. What would happen if they choose to seal themselves away? What would happen? I guess like world will be just like normal without foreknowledge. Wouldn't that work for everyone if they like want to everyone to just like live normally and peacefully, or like maybe not peacefully but normal? Then the best option is to seal themselves in this place, right? She have a point. It will mean breaking her promise, yeah, about the party, right? Yeah. Her dream of attending school, oh, and that, okay, yeah. With everyone else would vanish like a mist, but she didn't want to be separated from Ren. Mari wished to be by his side for all time. This was the only thing she could do. Her hand reached out. Oh my god, is this happening? She can decapitate with touch. Oh my god, is this happening? Slowly, gently, and with a notable trembling, it closed in on the creator of the world of foreknowledge. Mari was once told something, a phrase she locked within her heart, never letting go. To share a touch and to hurt one another. Murderous intent. She wished to end a life. I have chills! Mari was about to touch the man before her with the intention to kill him.
いい子だね。
Oh my god, this is happening. His smile gleamed with a supreme joy that might as well have been pride. Why no one... Okay, why no one else could kill Mercurius? But she can. Is she really like stronger than Mercurius in terms of souls? Or is it just that... I don't know. Huh. I don't know, this is... Maybe he won't... He don't want like... Maybe he wants to die. But he... At the same time loves Mari. And he wants her to emanate into the world. To create the world in his stead. And unless you're more powerful than Mercurius, you cannot like kill him. So he can... So he's basically, yeah, allowing her to kill him. Because she agreed, agreed. He wants her to emanate, or at least end his life, so the world of foreknowledge will be gone and he's going to be gone. But he will not allow it to anyone else outside of Mari, because he loves her and respects her. Is that? Maybe? Probably yes, because otherwise, yeah. Yeah, he just allows her to kill him, yeah. That's just that. His smile gleamed with supreme joy. That might as well be bright. The one was exceedingly satisfied with all the events that had led up to this conclusion.
ここでなら私の入滅が他を巻き込むこともない。
Okay, because you are detached from the world, right? What if you would die outside then? How would be someone affected by you? I don't get it. How your death would affecting anyone? That's just getting rid of foreknowledge, right?
私に未知の死を教えてくれ。
Unknown death, yeah, he never died. Regardless of my intentions, touching him would begin an emanation. He had not forget his oath from that distant date. Oh! Backstory for Mercurius? Evolve made he witnesses her final... Evolve made as he witnesses her final moments. without the sharp gaze of the guillotine.
いずれ必ず
To release you. Oh, to emanate. Okay. To grant her freedom.
あなたを解き放ってみせると誓う。
As one deeming her worthy of becoming a goddess, cradling the new world, he would not spare a moment for hesitation. Okay, so he planned to make her a goddess from the very beginning.
なぜなら君にとって真実の
Through craving?
はね
A moment before she touched him, Mercurius, assured of his victory, uttered something in joyous manner. Okay, what's your craving?
抱きしめたいだよ。
To embrace. How will that work on the world? This is very vague. Unaware that those words were enough to make it all crumble. She considered what she could do, and though what about course of action she should take. Rhea called Isaac as he disappeared right before her eyes. She probably had to save him, to talk with him, and find out if it was possible to fulfill his desire through other means. However, she was unable to do anything but watch as he dispersed, visibly overwhelmed by crushing despair. His powerlessness pained her heart to no end. She felt hopeless, knowing she could never become the heroine. Rhea became an incurable tendency to give up and not get involved. Okay, so we just suddenly switched to Rhea and Isaac. Also, Rhea is alive. Had she not been the person she was now, her action might have been played out differently as well. A sickening surge of regret filled her heart to the brim. It was a feeling she wanted no more of. Rhea carefully considered her options.
まず第一に目を開けよう。
That's a very good plan. Yes, just look around what the hell is happening. Because you're still inside of like basically Isaac pocket dimension. So she could understand everything they reflected.
耳を澄まして
So she could hear the throbbing.
声に出したい。
So she could say what she had to.
そして助けたいよ。
Okay? Rhea wished to do all that was in her power. Indeed, her eyes were always closed, her ears always covered. Her manner of speech was straightforward to prevent her from saying too much, while her sense of smell was rendered unable to pick up the vile stench of suspicion. Then, to preserve that state, she stopped thinking more than was necessary. There were too many things she didn't want to feel. Too many truths she didn't want to know. Rhea was content with being closed in a small circle. She didn't care for the things outside it, for she could barely perceive them. However,
もうそんなのは嫌。
okay, it was time to see, listen, think,
見つけたよ。声を。
loud and clear.
死んじゃ嫌だ。藤井君。
Okay, well, he's certainly going to die, right? She begged her voice to reach him. He don't want to emanate and... Okay, back to this. Maybe I will do that little, like, you know... cliffhanger? We'll see the outcome of this, if Rhea plead worked or not in the next episode. Possibly, maybe, I will end the episode, so we'll see in the next one. Or I will record and I will just continue, who knows, it depends. Anyway, thank you everyone for being with me. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, become a member if you would like to support me that way. And yeah, thank you everyone once again for watching this video, for liking it, and for all your comments, your support. I'm happy doing this series for you. And yeah, thank you everyone once more. And for Pocket Watch is going out.